Apologies for any background noise. My friend's parents are watching something downstairs. Every time I go to a mall, I find the Cheesecake Factory and sit down. And the waiter says, "Hey, can I get you something to drink?" And I'd say, every time, I'd suck you to cock for an iced tea. And every time I'm thrown out, except for one time in Phoenix when they brought me an iced tea. I'll admit that this is a strange personal joke. Ah ha ha ha. I've always thought that it was really funny for a man eating alone at the Cheesecake Factory to ask for an iced tea from a male waiter and then weirdly offer to suck his dick. I didn't know why I apologized for this. It is genuinely funny. If any of these waiters had ever said deal, I would have told them what I tell every man I've ever let on in a gay club. Hee hee, dum-dum, I'm straight and only have sex with girls. Insofar as I like to have sex at all, which is not often. I once let Brian Singer on in a gay bar, and he took me home while I told him how much I loved his work, and then he got handsy and I said, "Buddy, I'm straight," and he apparently has a bad reputation, but to me, that night he said, "Oh, I understand," and he had his limo take me home. According to a lot of good reporting I trust, he is not a great character, but in my personal experience, he acted like a total gentleman. I also once was rejected by Kevin Spacey after he molested my brother. That sentence sounds weird. I'm pretty sure @Mount Welsh wrote a post in Reason exposing it, lol. Explaining. My brother called me and said I was molested by Kevin Spacey, and I was like, "You're not attractive enough to be molested by a movie star," and I flew from LA to London to disprove what I thought was his lie. I met Kevin and ran my fingers down his cheek and said, "Love your work," and he grabbed my hand and kissed it and said, "You're sweet," and then walked away. His friend walked up to me and smiled and said, "You are too old for him." I was 21. I called my 18-year-old brother that night and apologized. Oh my god, I'm sorry I didn't believe my brother about getting molested by a movie star when it first happened. This was 2008. Shit hit different. I literally flew halfway across the world to investigate it myself and ended up leaving him and apologizing. Cry about it, loser. My mom told me a story about an actor who is still a movie star who she knew before she met my dad, 70s, and how he asked to be set up on a date with her friend and then beat my mom's friend up, and my mom said, "Don't tweet his name, BC Twitter is nuts." Well, I haven't felt that uncomfortable in a very long time. And I've learned a valuable lesson about actually pre-reading tweet threads before I make videos.